If you are a teenager growing up in India, you will see that around you the standards of beauty are being slim and light-skinned. Light-skinned foreigners like Katrina, Kaif and Amy Jackson have managed to become successful leading ladies in the film industry despite not knowing the language. Even most background dancers these days are light-skinned foreigners. Every drugstore sells multiple brands of skin lightening creams, and your favorite actors all endorse skin lightening products. Your family members tell you not to spend too much time in the sun to avoid getting tanned. This is what colorism is in India. Hi, I'm Yashvi, and today we're going to talk about India and its obsession with fairness. The only two things Indian society prefers are boys and fair-skinned people. And if you are a girl and dark-skinned, then it's a huge issue. We believe fair skin is a sign of desirability, attractiveness, and overall success. People who are dark-skinned are considered ugly and not marriageable. Even in the workplace, they are at a disadvantage. I don't know if I've ever experienced colorism myself because I'm more on the lighter skin tone, but I've seen a lot of people around me who have faced colorism. My cousin, who has a little darker skin tone, experienced a lot of colorism. In fact, it is extremely common to find relatives calling people names based on their color and thinking nothing of it. Colorism is so engraved in everyday life and society that in fact, skin lightening products take about half of India's skincare market, according to a study in 2019 by the World Health Organization, and make up a multi-billion-dollar industry in India. In 2019, the Indian fairness market was reportedly worth near 3,000 crores, according to the Indian Fairness Cream and Bleach Market Overview 2018 to 2023. Market revenues were expected to reach Rs 5,000 crores by 2023. The first instance of fairness creams being advertised was introduced when A.S. Patanwala manufactured Afghan Snow in 1919. While India's fascination with fair skin is thousands of years old, the biggest move monetizing that obsession came in 1975 when Unilever unveiled a cream called Fair and Lovely. This opened the door to a whole new market of beauty products. Even our Bollywood, which sets a benchmark for millions of people, also promotes these products. There seems to be a natural partnership between the entertainment industry and the cosmetic industry. Popular actors such as Shah Rukh Khan, Yami Gautam, Sonam Kapoor, Aishwarya Rai and others promote these products. After protests against racial discrimination took over in the United States, Black Lives Matter, Hindustan Unilever Limited's Fair and Lovely faced a lot of backlashes on social media for building unrealistic beauty standards and stereotyping skin tones in India. It dropped the word fair to glow, and now it's called Glow and Lovely. Seriously, using the words glow and brighten does not really change what the product was built for. It cannot be denied that colorism has a negative effect on all genders. However, women feel more compelled to aspire to a fairer skin tone as they generally feel more pressurized to meet unrealistic societal standards of beauty to secure price catches in matrimonial market. This concept is known as gendered colorism. A common refrain in matrimonial advertisements scouting for potential brides is fair, tall, and slim. Conversely, potential grooms are still acceptable if they are tall, dark, and handsome. The recent Netflix series Indian Matchmaking displayed the same incest phenomena in various episodes. But it is not only women who have bought into this whole fair is best mentality. It was realized that 30% of users of women's fairness creams were men. In 2005, Emami was the first company to launch a skin lightening cream for men called Fair and Handsome, and it soared, growing at roughly 150% a year. Now, not just advertisements that tell us that fair skin is considered good and dark skin is considered bad. There are subtle and not so subtle hints throughout the history that propagates the idea that fair skin is superior. Hinduism developed before written records were kept, but it is thought that when Aryan people migrated to India around 10,000 BCE, they mixed their religious traditions with the Dravidians. The Aryans were considered the conquerors of the dark-skinned Dravidians, and so the light skin of the invading Aryans was considered superior. In fact, some has even theorized that India's long history of being colonized and conquered by light-skinned oppressors, the Persians, the Mughals, the Britishers, has led to the systemic belief that light skin is better and is associated with power. It rings true with the caste system as well. Historically, those in the higher castes with more privilege and power were light-skinned than those in the lower castes. And this is very clear since the lower caste often worked as physical labourers and spent their days under the hot sun, while those in the higher castes remained indoors. It was around the 18th century that the Europeans began insisting that skin color was an indicator of moral and intellectual qualities to justify the torture of Africans. And it is theorized that this had a pretty big influence on us. Krishna and Draupadi, who were considered epitome of beauty, were dark-skinned. The word Krishna itself in Sanskrit means dark or black. Still, Bollywood movies continue to portray the antagonists as dark-toned while the heroic protagonists are almost always fair. Think of the gazillion Bollywood songs we hum every day that have the word Gora or Gori in them. Now try and recall songs that overly eulogize lighter skin. The list is endless. For instance, the song Hum Kale Hai To from the movie Gumnaam is one in which Mahmood flaunts his good-heartedness as something that masks his dark skin, as if being dark-skinned was a terrible thing. And then there was Gore Rang Pe Na Itna from 1974's Roti, in which Rajesh Khanna asked Mumtaz to not take too much pride in her fair skin because she could get easily tanned, as if fair skin is a privilege. Or go back and listen to the song Gore Gore Mukhde Pe from 1994's Suhag, in which Akshay Kumar praises Nagma's dazzling beauty using the black sunglasses adoring her wide face as an example. Our love for fair skin and gorgs was still going strong in 2016, as evidenced by the movie Bar Bar Dekho, in which Siddharth Malhotra sang about how well a pair of black sunglasses suited Katrina's white face. There's really no scarcity of examples. In Ye Kali Kali Aankhein, one of the biggest songs to have come out of Bollywood, when Shah Rukh Khan complains how he hasn't been able to get a hold on himself ever since he saw Kajol's black eyes and white cheeks. It is imperative to point out that when it comes to racism and colorism in Bollywood, the line is not drawn at music. There are innumerable significant plot lines from popular Hindi movies that are bluntly racist. There are certain Bollywood movies that ostensibly aim to normalize darker skin tones but cast light-skinned actors instead of casting actors with actual dark skin. There are untold instances of light-skinned actors having their skin darkened with makeup to portray characters that come from poorer backgrounds. Actor Nandita Das has stated that when she played an educated upper-class woman, directors and makeup artists would be more attentive to making sure her skin is lighter on camera. If you're still not convinced, Nawazuddin Siddiqui also revealed how he was rejected by a multitude of television producers and directors because of his dark complexion. He explained how he wasn't glossy enough for television and was generally avoided because a man of his skin color would require special lights to look presentable on screen. A problem as persuasive as colorism in India cannot end with a single rebranding, a single dark model on a billboard, or a single scathing Instagram post. There's a long way before India finally ends its obsession with fairness. However, it is imperative to keep the conversation around colorism going so that future Indian generations don't view the dark skin tone as a bane. To learn to be proud of our wheatish, honey-toned and dark skin colors, we first need to unlearn the years of conditioning that render skin tone as a paramount of one's worth. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel, What's Up Genius.